Hey, should I say hi, hi? I prefer hey, hey. My name is Comedian Soul, and whew, excuse me. You have to bear with me, bro. If I had a wife, which hopefully one day I will, if I don't already, I'm not entirely sure, bro. I don't know what day it is out the week because I work so hard. But if I had a wife, she would have just cooked me the realest meal of meals, bro. It would be a double boxed um, orange chicken on top with the extra sauce, glazed and everything, with the fried rice on the bottom, bro. La choy soy sauce on the rice, bro. All right, so look, I had to let my soul breathe for a moment because it is exclaiming victory. All right, so look, I want to come clean as to why I took like a 15-year and really a 17-year intermission between going to martial arts class from the age of like 10 to like 17 years after that. My counting skills might not be the best. Please don't tell the university that I studied accounting and finance that please. So well, the thing is, um, I saw a flyer that said Big Bash, um, Cobra Kai, and then I was like, wow, that sounds really interesting. And then after that, there's a bunch of like different lines and like this cool little pictographs. So I was like, cool, like graphs and stuff. That's really cool. I'm into that. I'm into growth. I'm into bettering myself. And then it said, become what you want to become. And I was like, that's the kicker right there. So I was like, cool. But then there was fine print at the bottom, or at least what I perceived to be fine print, like, in contracts and in the cartoons in the 90s. I was like, please read the fine print. Okay, so I was like, all right, well, interesting. And then the fine print said, like, but the letters were bold in this particular section of the fine print. And it said, um, dating game. So I was like, well, maybe I'll meet a girlfriend or something like that. I can have a girlfriend. And then, like, I end up showing up a week later on that Saturday, the 19th, and of October. And it was just so uncomfortable. It was just so uncomfortable. Like, there was like dudes that were just walking around buff. I mean, super buff. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Don't know what that's about, but whatever. But then there was like this kissing booth, and I was like, oh, cool. Maybe my girlfriend might be here. My potential girlfriend that I was supposed to meet in a week. I felt it, bro. I felt something tell me in my heart I might be the girlfriend here. So then, like, the dude just popped out from behind the kissing booth and was like, "Hey, hey!" And I was like, hi," which is why I said hi, hi in the beginning because like the hey, hey thing threw me way off, uh, as a little kid. So then I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "You are my Cobra guy." And I was like, "I thought y'all were called Cobra Kai." And he was like, man, you're my Cobra guy." And I was like, "Okay, I'm not doing martial arts ever again." But then I was like, you know what? Let me think on this and use my rational mind and allow logic to take root. And usually that's going to take about a month to process from something of this magnitude. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. My name is Comedian Soul. Boom, chaka laka 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 laka. Boom, chaka laka 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 laka. Boom.